Welcome back, Clashers, to another episode of Chief Kev Attacks. And today I've got my very first attack using the GOVAPE strategy, which is golems, valkyries, and pekkas. And you gotta have some wizards up in there with it. To do some extra destruction. You don't have to. You can just use all Valkyrie, but up in Masters, I don't see it winning. And actually, that last attack is also what put me right here in Masters 2. The GOVAPE put me right there. So thank you to the Valkyries and the Golems and the P.E.K.K.A. for bringing me back to a higher loot bonus. So now I'm at 500 Dark Elixir and 90,000 Gold and Elixir, which I thought that's what it was at Master 3, but I guess this is Master 2. So I'm going to go ahead and try to stay in Master 2 for a while because I like that loot bonus. I know Master 1 is 600 Dark Elixir and 100,000 of each, which is even better. That's a good one. So I'm going to try to either stay here or I think I'm going to go ahead and start my push series. Anyway, let's go ahead and let me show y'all this, my very first GOVAPE attack. And I probably should have went at a different base. Anyway, this is the base that we attacked. Pretty average base, Town Hall 10. We drop a barbarian at the front to try to loot out the clan castle. Anyway, he does not have clan castle troops, so we're going to drop some more barbarians to look for big bombs, which will mess my Valkyries up pretty bad. Anyway, there are none, so we're going to go ahead and drop 2 golems right here at the front, surround this area with wizards to take care of these structures, and then we are going to drop some P.E.K.K.A.s, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, along with our clan castle with wizards, along with some Valkyries, and they are going to run in there and do some damage. We're going to drop a jump spell right there. All of my troops are going to ignore it, except for a couple wizards, but the ones that did jump in, they got blown up by a big bomb, so I wish they just would have stayed out of it. Anyway, we see most of my troops, both golems and the Valkyries, are all running around to this side. A good bit of the Valkyries are already down. The Queen is doing work on them. I dropped a rage spell and a free spell on both Inferno Towers to hopefully help them. I've got one P.E.K.K.A. coming around over here with a wizard behind him. Hopefully he can do some damage. The Inferno Towers have locked onto him again. Let me drop a free spell to freeze both of them. And that everybody from over here is down now. It looks like my king and queen are the only ones I have left on the inside going to work on the town hall, and it is down for a 4-star, 48%, 49%, and this Inferno Tower that the king is taking down is going to get us our last percentage point for the 50%, 2 stars, which is pretty great. I kept the raid going. I could have stopped with king at full health and queen at pretty low, but I was trying to get this gold and the dark elixir. My queen actually did something very stupid. She actually shot through that wall, then turned around and ran back this way to go around that hall to shoot at an elixir pump instead of the mortar and the defensive weapons. Anyway, my king was just taken down. The golem was just split into 2 golemites, and they're pretty much going to get taken down pretty fast. There is still all that dark elixir in there and all of the gold right there. We did not get any of the dark elixir out of this raid, but that's not what I was going for. I mean, I like to get the dark elixir always, but actually this was my first time ever doing the GOVAPE, and I just wanted to see if I could pull it off and get a win. And I did get 2 stars. I was planning on getting 3 on that attack. It did not go as planned. There were some big bombs. My golems both went the same direction off to the left when I needed one to go right, one to go left, along with most of the all of my Valkyries kept running in front of the golems, so they kept getting targeted by the Inferno Towers, which took them out immediately. So they did not last very long. My Valkyrie are not fully maxed out though. They're only level 2 right now, and you saw all the buildings. They were the fully maxed out buildings that they were taking out only at level 2. So that just goes to show you, the Valkyrie are pretty crucial when it comes to damage. They don't have much hit points that they can take, but they do take produce a lot of damage that they deliver. Anyway, they also do it to more than one building at a time. So the Valkyries are pretty good troop now that they patched it in the last update and made it to where they go between buildings and attack more than one building at a time. I wish they would have done it when there's 4 buildings in all connected or touching each other, that it would go in between all 4 and attack 4 buildings at one time, but that is not the case. Like, if they were to come here, I would hope that they would go in the middle of all 4 buildings and attack all 4 at once, but instead they would not. They would run in between 2 of the buildings and attack those 2 at once, which is still good. A lot of troops don't do that. But anyway, that was my first attempt at the GOVAPE. Let's run through the replay one more time in case y'all missed anything of it. And here we go. We are going to attack from the top, drop 1 barbarian trying to get the clan castle. He has no troops, so we're going to go ahead with our attack and drop some barbarians to look for big bombs. Now, he didn't have any on the outside, but he did have them on the inside, which messed up my plans. I probably should not have attacked right there. I should have came in from the side right there and just jumped over all these walls and tried to avoid those empty walls altogether, because that's where the big bombs are. Anyway, we're going to drop our P.E.K.K.A.s, our Valkyrie, our clan castle, and they're all going to go up in here and try to do some major damage. This is when both the P.E.K.K.A.s went to the wrong side together, and along with a P.E.K.K.A. and most of the wizards, that's when the wizards also jumped over the wall and got blown up. All the Valkyries are busting through right here as the Inferno Tower picks them off one by one. And then you see they ran in front of the Golem and the P.E.K.K.A., so there is nobody there taking damage for them. And now, as my troops get attacked by the Archer Queen, she is standing on the other side of the wall as she shoots at them from the other side of the wall. So my P.E.K.K.A.s had to go through the wall and hit the wall several times before he could even get to the, or she could even get to the other side to attack the Archer Queen. Anyway, as we have a freeze spell down, my King and Queen are attacking the Town Hall, so it goes down pretty quick. And then my Archer Queen and King, well no, my Archer Queen is shooting at a wall like always. My King is doing work in the middle. After she breaks through this wall, watch what she does. She turns around, instead of going forward towards all these buildings, she turns around, goes back this way, comes over here. I'm hoping she's going to shoot the mortar, but no, she shoots the very strong elixir storage instead and gets taken out immediately, as doesn't even have time to take the mortar out, which was not even at full health. And then my King gets a little bit of this gold. He is not able to make it to the dark elixir storage like I was hoping, and there the last golem splits into 2 golemites, and they are gonna perish very soon afterwards because they are the only troops left to take damage. And that's it for my first GOVAPE. And go ahead, if you like the video, go ahead and leave a like at the bottom. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them at the bottom as well. And if you like the raid, if you want to learn how to do the raid, or if you want to stick around and catch the next version of the GOVAPE, because I am going to be doing more, go ahead and subscribe immediately. That way you will catch the newest content as soon as it comes out. And until then, it's been great. Keep it safe and clash on.